We now ask that everybody please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast as we watch and take on the Gilman Pirates here in Tony, Wisconsin. For your Flambeau Falcons. The Falcons off to a start here, 4-0. That last bucket there by Eli Ruby. Talk a little bit about the starters here. You got Kyle Helt on the floor, number 1. Senior, Giles Goldhausen, a senior. Number 3, Eli Ruby, number 5 for the Falcons. A junior, Luke Lawton, a senior, number 20. And Kevin Ross, number 24. For the Pirates, we got Max Stanowski, a junior, number 1. Number 10, Tony Saricek, a sophomore. Logan Halita, a freshman for the Pirates. Joey Saricek, also a junior. And Caleb Marion, number 25, a senior. Grodhausen here, number 10 here. Gets by. Let's get it down to Ross. Ross for the 2. Gonna be fouled on the play. We'll see what number that is here in a second. Ross sent to the line here. He's gonna get 2 shots on here. On the Ross's first one is just off the back of the rim. That first foul there for Gilman was on Saricek, number 12 for the Pirates. Second one here for Ross is good. Puts Falcons up 5-1 here early. 6:18 to go. Both teams with 1 foul. Gilman out to the right side. And trying to get that Falcon zone spread out a little bit. Oh, get a dump down inside to number 1. Ustanowski. Ustanowski for 2. 5-3 Flambeau. Ross coming up the left side of the court here. Kicks it out to Grodhausen. Grodhausen calls out the offense. Brings it to the right. Looks to pop up a 3. Just off, it's Mark. Rebound by Ustanowski. Alita comes down. He's a freshman for the Pirates. Puts up for 2. Just in and out. Rims it out there. Looks like it's going to stay there. Pirates ball. Looks like Ruby got last touch that one. Inbound play for the Pirates. Kick it out to the left side. Out to number 10. Saricek. Out to Ustanowski. Down in the post. Going to get a foul there. It's going to be Marion going to the line for 2 here. That's going to be Kyle Helt there with his first foul. Ooh, that's 2 on Helt. First one here for Clarion. A miss there. Marion second is off the back of the rim. Rebound by Ruby, out to Ross. Ross brings it up. He's going to drive the lane here. Kicks out. We're going to get a foul. See if that, which Saricek that was. Oh, the Saricek's there with a foul. I'm going to say number 10, Tony Saricek, sophomore, with the foul. That's going to be Gilman's second. Out to Lawton. Lawton up high. A little too high there on the board. Rims out. Good look for the senior. And Gilman coming out. See what they can get going on this. Oh. Grodhausen with the steal. Gets up. Brings it up the court. Scans the defense. Puts it out to Helt. Helt drives the lane. Helt just off its mark there. Helt with his own rebound. Ross for 3. Off the front of the rim. 5-3 here, 14:50 to go in the first half. Again, this tonight we'll talk about our sponsors bringing you this broadcast. Ooh, Clarion going to be fouled, or Marion. Marion going to get back to the line here. Looks like he was fouled down low. Could be on Lawton. Oh, number 24. That's going to be on Kevin Ross. That's Ross's first. Team third. Marion with the first one misses. Number 13 coming in right now. That's Dalton Wasaki for the Gilman Pirates. He's coming in for number 11, Halita. Halita going to get a little break there. And second one's good by Marion. It's a 1-point game here early on. 14:41 to go. We got 5-4. Falcons. Rothhausen puts up the sign, tells him what we're going to run. Looks to drive the lane, perhaps back out to Ruby. Ruby coming off probably a career night against LCO. 26 points for the junior. Here we go to Lawton. Lawton going to pull up for the long two. And that might be Kevin Ross' second. That's on Kevin Ross there with a push down low, battling for some position. Going to be the second on the senior. This Falcons at 4. Team fouls. 5-4 still here, 14-15 to go. Still early. Both teams trying to feel each other out. Number 12 here, Srichak. Out to Stanowski, back to Srichak. Skip pass over, a little long rebound by Ruby. Ruby's going to push the floor. Looking up, jump stops, nothing out to Helt. Helt going to pop the three. Just off the front of the rim, rebound by Ruby. Out to Ross, Lawton, up and just rims out. Oh, he's getting some good looks there, the senior. Falcons are getting some good looks. He's got to give him the fall. Marion just lost handle there. It'll be Falcons ball going back the other way. Looks like Gilman's going to put the press on. Oh, nope, Gilman's ball. Referees, thought the referees were pointing towards white, but looks like purple ball. Get it out here to Marion. Pass to Srichek. Check looks inside. We got a loose ball. Comes up Gilman. Marion gets the putback. Lawton with the rebound. Lawton out to Ross. Ross pushes the floor. Gets back out to the senior, Giles Grothausen. Grothausen looking to drive. Make his way in the move and gets a slap bat. But it's like Srichek comes down with the rebound. Comes up the floor. Pushes the ball up. Quick ball look in, Marion back out. That's Srichek. The other Srichek. Marion over to Ustanowski. Ustanowski back to Srichek. It's number 13 there. Masaki. Looks like that's off of Kevin Ross's fingertips. Gilman's ball. Number 34 coming in now. That's Braden Olenek, a junior for the Pirates. He's checking in now for number 12, Srichek, Joey Srichek. Leaves Tony Srichek out there. He's going to swing the ball to the right side. They're going to look down low, and Luke Lawton with the steal down low. Oh, Giles Grothausen brings ball up. Looks like Srichek's going to make him work tonight. And kick it back out to Helt. Helt to Ross. Ross square up. Going to take the long two. And, geez, I'll tell you what, you're getting some good looks. They're just rimming out. Get those ones to fall and get a good game going here. We're going to get a push. I think that's going to... Is that going to be on Grothausen? Oh, that might be Kevin Ross. Is that Kevin Ross? That's his third foul early on here. Kevin Ross. Kevin Ross with three. He's going to get... Going to go with the bench here. That brings in Oliver Taylor, a sophomore. Back out to number 11. That's Halida. Halida down low to number 23. That's Trevor Vick. Must have just checked in too for Marion. That's going to be a jump ball. Him and Taylor and Helt and the jump ball. We're going Falcons ball here. Eli Ruby bringing the ball up. Ruby walks the ball up. Looks to get a screen out there. Kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor out to Grothausen. Grothausen gets the screen from Lawton. Lawton looks to roll, but out to Ruby. Ruby just off the mark there. Taylor to Lawton. Lawton for two. Another good look there for Lawton. All right, let's see. That's going to be a foul on Gilman. It's going to be their team second. Lambo right now, 5 team fouls. It's going to be on number 34. It's Braden Olenek with his first team foul. Right to Helt. Oh, geez, I'll tell you. Getting some great looks. We just got to get some baskets to fall here, but that was a great look, great opportunity, and a great effort by the senior. Down to Olenek. Pirates up the top. Falcons looking to put the trap on. 23 there, Vic. Looks like we got a loose ball off of Pirates. That could have been Marion, the last touch. Got Ethan Peavy here, senior, checking in for the Falcons. So we got Grothausen, Lawton, Peavy, 33, Ruby, and Taylor. Now in, Taylor squares it up. Lawton over to Ruby. It's a screen from Ruby for 3. Another great look for the Falcons. Still 5-4 here, 10:57 to go. Gilman brings the ball up. Got Halida over there to Olenek. Got it now. Step back, and the 2 is good for the freshman, Halida for Pirates. Gives them the first lead of the day, 6-5. Still early on, over 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Grothausen, out to Lawton. Lawton brings the ball, gives it up to Ruby. Ruby to the left side. Grothausen takes a step back and puts up the 3. Back of the rim there. Oh, Lawton with the effort. Taylor is going to draw the foul. He's going to get 2. That all started with the senior there with the effort. That's what we've had for the last, well, since you've seen him play here. He's going to give you effort. Taylor, right place at the right time, gets to the line here. He's going to shoot 2. Fouls on number 13, Dalton Wazaki. A little short there for the sophomore. Ooh, I got a guest coming up here now. Pretty excited. Daniel Panazzo, our English teacher, head of the Falcon Flyer. How you doing there today?
I'm doing excellent. Good evening, Flambeau faithful. It's a beautiful night for some basketball. Let's just start to see some of these shots go in.
I'll tell you what, we've gotten some great looks, haven't we? I mean, it just seems like the rim's not agreeing with us tonight.
Yeah, bunnies galore. But over the course of the game, those kind of shots will fall. I've seen Luke shooting his trademark shots. Kyle's had some good looks.
Well, that was second free throw good there by Oliver Taylor, the sophomore. He's going to get some minutes tonight here with Kevin Ross with 3 fouls early. He's down here, Gilman. Oh, they got a good look there. But that's Taylor with the rebound. Get an opportunity here. We'll have to. Oh, out there we got a Chance Ludasher in right now. Chance, that was another great look for the
Chance
sophomore.
came in clutch in that JV game. Really made a difference down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's a lot of youth out here on this team, isn't there? I mean, these guys depend on not only their upperclassmen, but they got a lot of sophomores that have to give up minutes. I mean, a very big one. Dominic Kopaz on the bench tonight. They're just kind of saving him for conference play a little bit, but.
Well, he really wants to be out there, but I think it's probably the best decision.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, he got a heck of a football team. There's Grothausen with a spin move. Oh, I thought that was just another great look. Yeah. Just kind of falling just a little short, little left, little right. They start falling. This team could get away here.
Yeah, it's kind of a game that just got to keep playing the way they know how to play, and those shots will fall.
That's just it. I think Pogornik's got to get it calm down here and say, hey guys, let's play our game. We're getting some good looks, and Peavy had the last rebound there, and there's a little bit about Ethan Peavy. He's coming off a state weekend there. Esports, I think he would have finished top 32 in the state. He had a first-round win and then double elimination. I didn't know that when you go down for esports, it's all divisions. So he ended up getting lost in his final round there against a Division II state champion. So pretty good weekend. We had 6 guys and girls head down there, and as a team and as individuals, pretty impressive weekend for the Falcons.
Yeah, I think the esports thing is really spreading, and a lot more kids want to get involved when they see how much fun it can be and the camaraderie the team has. I mean, there's some really close friends on that team. They had a great time at the hotel. They were swimming. Oh, yes. I mean, it was like what high school sports is all about, right?
I saw the pictures on Facebook. I'm like, man, I got to start coaching some esports. Oh, we got a slap out of there. I think that's Sarichak there for the Pirates. I tell you, the Pirates there in the JV game, I mean, the Flambeau kids, I mean, we were up, almost 15 at one point, and then they put some pressure on us, and they made a game out of it, and they came back and ended up winning by 2, the Falcons did. But, oh, man, what a great game that was.
It was an impressive effort by them.
Good opportunity for them to get some competition tonight and against a non-conference team. And, it's only about 35 minutes away. A lot of fans here tonight. Rollhausen going to draw a foul there. Is that going to be on?
Well, you can tell the Pirates have done their scouting on Grothausen. They're really closing in the lanes, and that's something he's gotten a lot better at in the last couple of years. Is when the shots aren't falling for the team, he knows he can get to the hole and drive and get fouled or get a layup. But they're doing a good job of clogging up the lane.
Absolutely, he's going to take a step back,
and that's what we need.
There it is. I see. He just got to get warmed up. Last game there, he led all scorers. I think he had 28 points there. Him, and I'll tell you, and he kind of talked a little bit about him getting confidence. His teammate there, junior Eli Ruby, what a game he had last game. 26 points, 27 points there for the junior.
He's a lot more than just a beautiful head of hair.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he had probably a career night there. Him and Grothausen. And there he was. See it, just rimming out there. Oh, there's Peavy.
Thought you were going to speak something into existence there.
I almost did.
Yeah.
Here comes Grothausen. He's going to take a step back. He's starting to feel it. Oh, I thought that. Ooh.
How about the effort of Oliver Taylor on the boards, though? The sophomore's coming in here and giving us a boost.
One thing Coach Bogornik talks about is he really likes the way Oliver gets after it. He loves his speed. He's a quick kid. I coach him in football. He can stretch a field, and he gives them another quick set of hands and feet down there.
Speaking of that, he was writing the other day about all the confidence you inspired him in that football career that kept him going in sports. And so, Pat, on your back, a little bit responsible for what we're seeing out here today.
They're great kids. As much as you've been here the last 2-3 years, it's been just kind of fun to watch these kids grow. And
absolutely.
Oh, look at that! There he is.
Who do you want to play next? And
I don't know, but it's starting to work, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Number 3 starts to get lit up. They said it took almost. I think it was almost 13 minutes last game, but then all of a sudden, from about 5 on, here we go, Ludasher. Oh man, that would have been a pretty play.
Wow, Giles almost had to jump over number 11 there.
A great idea. And that's going to be Sarichak out there for the Pirates. The Pirates too. Talk about football. They were deep in the playoffs. They just year in and year out. They keep kind of turning the table. They don't rebuild. They reload over there. They got a new coach here, Tyler and McCoy.
And there's the sophomore connection. Ollie Taylor to Chance Ludasher.
Absolutely. That was a nice play.
What they're doing is they're letting their defense get their offense going, and they're getting a couple shots just more free before the Pirate defense sets up and clogs the lane.
Absolutely. So Pirates really trying to spread that zone defense out a little bit. That the Falcons are trying to get it in that high post and low post, feed down there, but.
Yeah.
Saying this is the first year for head coach there over in Gilman at Tyler McCoy.
Okay.
I remember watching him last year. He coached middle school basketball, and man, I'll tell you what, I went to the OLS tournament, and that team was something. The way they were so patient and just were able to get some great reads. So he's going to do a great job over there for them. And we got 2 stellar ones over here. We got Coach Bogornik and Coach Kopaz. They've been here doing it now together for a long time, and
institutions.
Absolutely. So they
go, PV, good hand.
There we go. That's a nice play by the senior. Oh, he's going to get down there. I don't know if he's going to get it. Oh, he's going to get the timeout. I don't know if that was possession. They're going to give Gilman the possession on that one. That's almost as questionable as the Packer game last night towards the end, wasn't it?
Well, I'm just impressed with the hustle out of Ethan Peavy there. Like you said, last weekend he's downstate, and as I said, those video game players, they get out in that hotel and there's not a lot of sleep going on.
I don't think he got much sleep.
No, so fresh off that weekend, and here he is diving for loose balls. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, I can't tell you enough about these refs. So, one of the biggest things in the state of Wisconsin is just the appreciation we need to have for our referees, our officials. That, it's a very thankless job, and we appreciate our 3 out here tonight. We get pretty lucky, but that was a good call. And like I said, I don't know if I could make that call.
Well, laughing, I put it right up there with a middle school teacher. I don't know what they get paid, but it should be double.
Yeah. I'll tell you, they do a great job. All the referees around the state of Wisconsin. And we got this opportunity. We'll talk a little bit about our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors for bringing us tonight's broadcast. We got Martin Trucking, Simpson Construction, Express Medical, Bendix Construction, Ludasher Auto Plus, Ladysmith Federal, Rocky Top Auto, Shabby Inspirations, Darylyn Insurance Agency, King Economy, Anchor Bay Counseling, and Excel Construction Concrete. I want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Got to thank you there, Mr. Panazzo, for coming up tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a little on you tonight. And help me pick out the Ladysmith Federal Player of the Game. Hopefully, by the time we get here. It'll be
my honor.
Be kind of interesting to see who kind of has a game tonight. And that's a nice shot by Sarichak. I think that was number 10, Sarichak, with the ball there.
Well, we're combining with you, and we're featuring the Flambeau Flyers, some of our great efforts throughout the week. So,
and you got a podcast too with the Flambeau Flyer, right?
That's right, we do. We're going to get Senior Giles Grothausen on soon for a good hour-long conversation about his career here at Falcon.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's had a stellar one. You know, as a basketball player and baseball player, getting a full ride scholarship to Brian Stratton there. Just signed that letter of intent. You know, we talked a little bit about it last time, but you know, he's had a pretty good career here. He's had some older brothers he's been able to follow, and older sisters. They kind of set the standard for him.
Well, without stepping on the podcast too much, you know, what I liked about his career is it was done through effort.
Absolutely.
And he was here in the morning last year, every single day, working out before school, and to see what how that hard work pays off.
Absolutely. That one's gonna be a little long there by Ustanowski here. Ruby with the rebound. Falcons up 13-8 here with about 5:13 to go in the first half. A low-scoring game. Ludasher going to pull up for a three. Back. Ruby with the rebound.
That's what Eli Ruby does.
Yes, he does.
He's an athlete. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're going to the post now.
Nice step there.
There you go.
There we go. Grothausen for two from the baseline there. That was a nice, beautiful turnaround jumper.
Yeah, if you can just get the shot flowing, like you said, it'll go in the right direction here.
I don't think a lot of people are going to have a lot of. I mean, you do your scouting on Flambeau. Number 3's got to be your number one concern. Problem is, Flambeau, they got a lot of kids that he's going to answer again. I tell you what, he starts feeling some, that he starts heating up a little bit. It's going to be a long night for Gilman.
Yeah.
Pirates getting a lot of good shots there. And one thing I was impressed with in the JV game was how the Pirates rebounded. Man, they were unbelievable.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, Coach Rail. And we had just a huge JV team out there with Isaac Brown.
Yep.
And you got Ethan Johnson. I said, these guys are maybe bigger than some of our varsity dudes.
Yep.
And yet, you're right, the Pirates were rebounding.
Yep. Grothausen just off the mark there, a little short. He's getting some good looks. I mean, he's creating some opportunities for himself there.
You're right, he is, and we all are. We just got to keep our confidence up and know they'll fall eventually.
Looks like defensive mastermind Luke Lawton looking to check in here. Oh, that was a big shot there for Gilman. Who's that? I think that's Halita there for Gilman.
Got some Dalton Brotnich right there.
Yeah, number 11, that freshman for Gilman. He's looking to get a nice shot there. The ball's out to Ludasher. Ludasher swing it out to Ruby. There he is. Oh, there, he's got a nice shot there. And absolutely.
Well, there possibly could have been a whistle on that one, but like I said, that's where he's grown as a basketball player, is when the shot's not falling, he's got to go in there, he's got to drive, and he has that ability.
Yeah, he saw the lane open up there. Oh, there's a turnover for the Falcons, right to Ludasher. Now he's got to capitalize. Ludasher. Oh, I wasn't sure if he was going to get the block there or not, but yeah, he looked like he took an extra step.
Yeah. Putting his body on the line, though.
Well, he's come a long way in 2 weeks. You know, 2 weeks ago, he's starting to kind of get a little more confidence out there. He's not afraid to get in the lane there. He was, I tell you, he had ice in his veins in the JV game.
Absolutely. He did a play just like that where he stepped in and got smashed towards the end of the game. That might have won the game for us.
Yeah.
That's the kind of effort you got to applaud.
Hit two big free throws at the end there and wins it all. Yeah, here he is.
Looks like he's going to get some free throws.
Yep, we're in bonus the rest of the way out. 3 minutes to go. Falcons up 17-10. 16 fouls on the Falcons. The last one is going to be on Marion. That's his team first. Or personal first, team 7. Okay, first one for Ludasher. Oh, just off. Okay, we probably said too much there. I feel like it was a field goal or something, but no, I mean, Ludasher, he does some good things out there. We got out to this for Ruby. There it is again. He's going to look up. Oh, he's got Oliver. Taylor for 2. Oh, great pass, and we're going to get the foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Rail, I don't know who Oliver Taylor's barber is, but I know that he left school today to get a haircut, and I might have to get that barber's number because it seems to be working out for him.
Looks a little faster. Is that what you're saying? A little aerodynamics.
Well, the thing is, the general rule of basketball is when you have bright pink shoes, you got to bring it on the court.
You have to.
You can't have bright pink shoes and not bring the effort.
Taylor with 3-point play. That's huge for the sophomore. Beautiful ball movement from Ruby to Ludasher, right out to Taylor. Lawton checked in here. He must have came in for Ethan. Bringing a jump ball. Bringing a Falcon ball here. Hey, what, the last minute and a half? Falcons turned it up a little bit. Looking to come down here. Actually, I think he might have came in for get Grothausen a breather here. See how long Coach Bogornik looks to keep him on the bench. But again, you got Kyle Helk here. Here's another great story. What a kid that's worked through effort, you know.
Well, I noticed him back. You know, it's great to see this game when his shot wasn't falling. He's still going and getting rebounds and doing things defensively.
Ludasher looked good on that one. I mean, if he was playing running back about a month ago, that would have been a perfect play. He just lowered his head there and kind of, that was an offensive foul there on the sophomore. I think that's going to be his first. Yep, first, team 7th.
Back to what you were saying about the story of Kyle Helk. You know, he's had his own injury issues, but to see him out here and still battling, playing defense, playing center, getting in there with the big boys. Great
Think about it. What was it, maybe 8 months ago? He dislocated his knee.
Yep.
You know, and he's worked his way back. He's put a lot of size on, got the weight room, worked hard. Oh, here we go, Ludasher. He's going to get, there we go. Another good transition play for the Falcons.
That's right. Chance of getting out and running.
That's one thing that this team has is some speed, you know, and then they got Lawton there. He's kind of like Spider-Man a little bit, you know. He's going to...
Well, I wouldn't want to have to dribble the ball up with him around.
I'll tell you, there's another kid, effort. You know, the key of the night that we use that word a lot. I mean, these kids do put a lot of effort in. And you go back to what you were saying about Giles, and you use like Luke and Kyle. I mean, these guys, that work ethic, and it rubs off on these young kids. There's a lot of promising future for our both sports here.
That's right.
Speaking of other sports, we got our girls up in LCO. I know they were up 27-22 at halftime. I haven't gotten an update yet, but we'll have to see where they were at. I had an early game at 6 o'clock.
Well, that's good news. Good to hear.
I'd like to see them get their first win up there in non-conference action. Now Taylor for 2.
Pretty intense. I tell you what. I think a nickname might have just been born there.
Molly Ringwald, I think,
That's
is
right.
starting to go, what? But no, it's that was a beautiful shot.
That
nice
was.
pull up and you know,
That was the kind of thing that got me in trouble in high school. See, my shot was so pure. You know, I felt like if I had a look, I'll pull up in a fast break and shoot it, but I had to sit down after a couple of those. Even I remember I made one time and Coach sat me down after it.
I know. That was a nice shot. You know,
It was.
He took a nice one there, and I got Lawton here and Ruby. Oh, he was thinking about it. Oh, nice pick and roll. Lawton.
And you believe you can throw it into a kid that size and can still go up over the big guys and score.
He's every bit of 5'10". I know
He
his
is.
dad tells me he's 5'9", but I think he's 5'10", you know, and 190 pounds. And I'll tell you, when you square up against number 20, I mean, you're going to get all 190, 5'10" of him because he has one speed.
Yep.
Oh, and just rims out there for Gilman. There's Ruby. Yep, right to Lawton. Lawton's going to get pushing. I think they got numbers here. Oh, well, 3-on-3. Lawton. Feeling it, Coach. He's feeling it.
But there goes Ruby with the hustle rebound.
That's what he does.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
He's
What do you
feeling
think?
it. Oh, he deserved that one. That was a heat check. He deserved that one.
Beautiful wide open look there from the left side for 3. Gilman, I mean, 2.9 seconds here. Falcons up 16, 26-10. Let's see what the Falcons do here. Are they going to just run the clock, or are they going to try and get a shot? This is when you like to see somebody just take a heave, but you never know. You got Ludash.
Got Ludash at half court. That's what I'm doing. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, I thought that was going in.
All right, good first half.
That was a great first half. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here in the second half. We got 16 points, 26-10. Heading into halftime, we'll see what both coaches do, get both sides ready here. But I have to take a break as well. I got to get the referees into the room and give them some popcorn. And
Just want to say thanks for having me on the broadcast. And I don't know if I'm good luck, but The score went in our favor when I was on the mic here, so we might have to do this more often.
Absolutely. I thank you for coming on up. We'll have to get a couple kids up here. Maybe we can get a couple interviews too.
Get you, Joey.
All right, so absolutely. All right, thank you. All right, that's 26-10 going into halftime. Falcons up for this broadcast. We're going to take a break here in the half, and we'll see you at the start of the second half in about 15 minutes. Welcome back. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds here to go in halftime. I want to send a special shout out to all of our helpers tonight. Lisa Pogornik over there on the book. Can't do it without her. She's been doing this for a very long time, and we just want to thank her for always being there for us. Matt Bruce helping tonight on the clock. I want to send a special shout out. Make sure we have programs for every game, and we just can't do it. They say, it takes a village, and they really pull their weight when it comes to making sure that these kids get a super opportunity. And again, we can't thank you guys enough. So thank you for all you do. So minute 50 here to go. We're gonna get the second half started. See what both coaches' adjustments were at halftime. Coach Pogornik has to be happy with his crew. Up 16 at the half. Falcons coming off a big win against LCO. Right now, 1-1 coming into tonight. Lost their first home game. It's their third home game so far this season. They're going to be back here on December 8th, this Friday. We have a doubleheader. The boys will play first. They'll play at 5:45. The girls will play second at 7:15. Clayton's JV boys, that game will be at 7:15, and the girls' JV team will be taking on Hurley in JV action. So again, JV girls first in the small gym, varsity boys in the big gym at 5:45, followed by varsity girls at 7:15 in the big gym with JV boys in the small gym. We got 1 minute to go here in the half before second half begins. Let's see who our starters are. I'm guessing we'll probably have same starters. Looks like Lawton, Ruby, Grodhausen, Ross, and Helt. So original starters there for the Falcons. This goes to Ruby. There's Lawton. They're going to put the trap on. Looking to give some half-court pressure. Ooh, got to get back down. There's Ustanowski. And he's going to draw the foul there. I'm thinking that one's going to be on... Is that going to be on Helt? It'd be a second if it is. And Marion. So Gilman's original starters. First one I think missed. Second one not in. Still 28 in the early set of second half. Grodhausen on the right side. Well, they got two on him. They're going him double team in number 3 there. Oh, that's a good back. Come on, just right through his hands there. Down in the post. The turnover by the Falcons. The ball goes to Gilman. It's going to be Saricek, number 10, the sophomore, Tony. Up the floor to Joyce. Recheck down to Ustanowski. Oh, he just gets a good look, and that's going to be a foul. That last foul was on Eli Ruby. Ruby, that was his first, but we're going to get a second team foul here. Ustanowski. First shot here for the junior. Rims out. 28-10, 7-19. Ross scans the floor, gets it over to Helt. Helt back to Ross, over to Lawton. Lawton down to Grodhausen. And they're going to get 2 on him tonight. They're going to make him earn it. And he's a drop back for 3. Just on the front side of the rim. There's the reach back. And he gets the easy 2 in transition. And that's going to create, and there's, Gornick says, hold on, we're going to get a timeout here. We need to get you guys over here. Let's talk about this a little bit. That's twice now the Pirates are behind the Falcon defense there in transition. That time paid off. Last two trips down the floor. That's 3 points for the Pirates. In 2013, we had to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. Without you, we just couldn't be here tonight and bringing you this broadcast here on our Huddle Cam. I want to thank Ladysmith Federal, Martin Trucking, Simpson Construction, Express Medical, Ben Dixon Construction, Lou Asher Auto Plus, Rocky Top Auto, K&K Agronomy, Maryland Insurance Agency, Shabby Inspirations, Anchor Bay Counseling, and Excel Construction Concrete. Thank you to our sponsors. Remember, you can still sponsor the Flambeau Athletics by getting a hold of myself, Todd Riddle, the athletic director, or any other coach here on staff. If you are looking to sponsor Flambeau Athletics yet for the 2023-24 athletic season. Rosso here, top of the key, nothing but net for the senior. That's 3, puts the Falcons up 31-13. Early set. Here we go. That's the recheck. Kick it back up to there. Yeah, it's Halida. That looked good from here. That was good for the freshman. Nice 2 from the baseline for the freshman there. Puts the Falcons up 31-15. Kind of sitting in that 16-point deficit yet. There's Ruby off the spin. Up there for 2, just back of the rim. I tell you, the Falcons getting good looks here. Gilman off to a good start here to start the second half. 5 points. Both teams putting up 5 points so far this half in early goings. And here comes that press. Last game there, the JV game, the press was kind of the difference maker. Here we go, up to Ruby. Ruby out for 3. Oh, just short off the left side of the rim. Rebound by the Pirates. Here comes Halida. Halida up the right side of the court. Sarichak, he's going to get it over there to Tony Sarichak with the Ustanowski. There's Sarichak for 2. Joey's Sarichak, there we go, the junior. Nice 2-point there. Get a timeout here. Referee timeout here is going to set the ball. Here comes that press. Falcons got numbers, so someone's going to get the ball here. There it is. There's Grothausen down the middle. That's where he wants to be. That's what he wants. Don't take it. Oh. He tried the behind-the-back pass there to Ruby. Getting a call for a charge there. Not sure if that's his first or second foul. That's his first. All right, so there we go. Senior's first foul there. Team third. Alita over to Marion. Oh, Marion. Oh, there's a sophomore. Oliver Taylor with the loose ball pickup. Get the turnover for the Falcons. Here comes Ross. Ross goes up the right side, gets it out to Oliver Taylor. There goes Taylor for 2. Just a little high. It's rimmed out. The heads-up play there. I think that was Sarichek with the heads-up play there, knocking it off a Falcon. There we go. Got a score for you there from LCO. It's the Flambeau girls with the big victory tonight, 58 to LCO's 27. A big first win there for the Falcons. Good to hear that they get in the win column tonight. First win of the season for them. They'll be home here on Friday night. Take on the Clayton Bears in opening up conference action up there for a conference game of the season. And the JVs will take on Hurley, and they'll be in the first game in the small gym. The boys take on... Oh, look at that! The 3! Like I said, the boys will be the second game Friday night. I want to invite everybody to a special opportunity. We had a lot of stuff going on here Friday night. Friday night we'll have the Flambeau Forever Foundation will be here handing out some grants that they have granted here this past fall to the recipients. We'll also have, at that time, we're going to be presenting a service award from the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association in honor of Dan Zimmer to his family for all the time and effort and support that he has given us, going back a long time. You know, his kid's gone here. I mean, he was a staple. It's hard not to look up there in the stands and see Dan, but we want to give him a good old attaboy, and we look forward to having Marla and family here. And just an opportunity to honor, him and his memory and what he brought to us as a Flambeau family here. So we look forward to that. That'll be between the games here in the big gym, between the boys and girls game. Here we go to Halida. Halida back to Sarachek. All right, looks like he's going to back over here, and that's going to be Joey. Oh, he's going to drop the three there. Well, that's Tony Sarachek. Tony with the three. I apologize on that. Over to Lawton. Oh, Lawton looked to get a good look there. I thought maybe he got it on the arm, but I think he may have swatted the ball. So we'll see what the Falcons here. Gilman cutting it on 14. There's the freshman. He's going to take that one to the bank there. He's going to make a deposit there and gets a two-pointer for the freshman. Brings the lead down to 12 for the Falcons. And there's the sophomore, Oliver Taylor. And I think he's going to get called for a foul here. Yep, that's going to be Taylor's second. And that's going to bring back in. That's going to bring in some subs here. Looks like Lou Asher coming in for Lawton. Got Grodhausen and Ethan Peavy coming in. Helt coming out. So a little bit of a changeover for the Falcons. Got a little bit of a new lineup in there. Taylor and Ruby stay. The Falcons down to Marion. Marion going to draw the foul. That's going to be Taylor's third. Quick two fouls there for the sophomore. Gornick's probably going to have to make a decision here. Get somebody in there for sophomore. That's his third. Team fifth. Right now we got team fouls in 5 right now, and Gilman at 0. That's Marion at the line. He's been at the line a few times tonight, so starting to warm up. Get the first one. The lead down to 11, 34-23. There's the second one. Oh, he's going to bank that one in, and that's good. Lead comes down to 10. 34-24 Falcons. 13:20 to go here in the second half. Ball goes to PV. PV out to Ludasher. Ludasher going to take it to the lane and pull back three. Rebound. That looks to be Grodhausen down there with the putback. Right place at the right time for the senior. Been doing it a long time. 4 years for the number 3. He's been pretty much a starter since he stepped onto court for the Falcons. Earned his way into being a standout leader and captain for the Falcons. That's going to be 2 points there for the Pirates. It's still within 10. 36-26. Ruby pulls up for the 2. Oh, he's just off tonight a little bit. I'll tell you what he doesn't get in an offense, he's really making up defensively. He's got a lot of rebounds and some turnovers. There's Lou Asher. Lou Asher up. Here comes Grodhausen. Easy 2. There it is. I'll tell you, starting to warm up just kind of like last week against LCO, and you don't want to get that guy going. All it takes is a few buckets, and he's going. There's Halida. Halida out to Sarachek, sorry. Back out to Halida. Marion down there in the short corner. There's Olenek. Halida. Oh, Falcons swarming a little bit. Over here, number 13 to Marion. Marion, it looks like they got a block. I don't know if that's a 3. Rims out. Oh, we got, nope. Grodhausen with the rebound, pulls it back out, walks the ball up the floor. It's up to Ludasher on the left side. Kicks it back up to, there's PV. PV over to Oliver Taylor. Here comes Taylor. Back out to Ludasher. Ludasher to Grodhausen. Grodhausen eyes it up, pulls back, and there he is. He's warming up, people. He's starting to feel it good. So last 6 points there for the senior. 40-26, 11:23 to go. Falcons lead is 14. Gilman as close as 10 here in the half. Oh, Peavy's going to get, and there it is, right there. Oh, there it goes. And 2 more for the senior, and he's going to get the foul. That's 8 points here in the last couple minutes for the senior. An opportunity for a 3-point play. Got Kyle Helt looking to check in. See who he's coming in for. Looks like he's coming in for Ruby. Ruby's having a good night. Defensively, he's kind of all over the floor again. That's one thing Coach Pogornik will say. You know, if they're not falling, you got to make up for it with the other effort plays, and that's what Ruby's doing tonight. So are the other Falcons. They're flying around, making some good plays. 11:08, and that gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors. And we have some great sponsors, and we still have opportunities. Still a long season, and we'd love to get some more sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring Flambeau Athletics, please just get a hold of myself here, Todd Rail at Flambeau School. You can also get a hold of any coach on staff to talk about sponsoring Flambeau Athletics. Our sponsors tonight are Martin Trucking, Simpson Construction, Express Medical, Ben Dixon Construction, Ladysmith Federal, Lou Asher Auto Plus, Rocket Top Auto, Shabby Inspirations, Darylyn Insurance Agency, K&K Agronomy, Anchor Bay Counseling, and Excel Construction Concrete. Thank you to all of our sponsors for giving us the opportunity to bring to you tonight's broadcast. So this is the 3rd straight home game opening up the season for the Flambeau Falcons. They'll be home again Friday night, so 4 straight home games to open up the season. The girls have been on the road an awful lot here the last couple weeks. They're going to return home, and they'll be taking on what's always a tough Clayton program, boys and girls, so that looks to be a good matchup in conference play, East Lakeland Conference play, so we'll see how that goes. Grothausen with the 3-point play. 43-26, Flambeau, 11:06 to go. Excuse me. All right, that looks like to be Ustanowski. Grothausen, oh, he's going to get the turnover there. Got the quick hands with the senior. Like I said, bright future in front of him. He's got a full scholarship going to play baseball. There's Lou Asher just off. Ooh, just missed the rebound. Oh, Grothausen's going to pick up the loose ball. He's going to drive it to the right. He's looking to take it to the rim. Pulls up just a little short. Senior right in the right spot again. He's going to look. Kick it out to... Oh, Taylor just barely had that outside of his grasp. Ooh, that... Oliver Taylor having a good night tonight. He might be one of our considerations for one of our Ladysmith Federal Players of the Game. I got two sheets up here tonight. I never know. Maybe you never know if you're going to have one or you're going to have 2. Right now, number 3 is staying A. Having a game again. But there goes Lou Asher. He's in the mix too. And just a little off the mark to senior Grothausen. Grothausen over to Helt. Helt pulls up for the 3. Just short for the senior. I want to thank Daniel Panazzo for coming up in the first half and giving us some special guest commentary. I got to get my hats off to him, and like we talked a little bit about, you know, he's got his Flambeau Flyer and he's got his Flambeau podcast. We want to give you a huge shout out, Mr. Panazzo, and all your students. They really have some great writing. There's Grothausen for 3. They do some great writing in their Flambeau Flyer and the podcast. If you don't get an opportunity, you should really take that opportunity to listen to the podcast, and as they will be featuring some Flambeau athletes. Kind of a different look at what athletes go through other than just playing sports here, the daily grind. That's going to be a miss there by Pirates. Ustanowski looks to be limping a little bit there. They're going to sub him out. It's Sarechak in, and I think number 2 for the Pirates is Sawyer Winger. First time I've seen number 2 in. I got number 22 in there as well. That's Bo. Is that Bacoit? Oh, okay. So here we go. Over here to Kyle Helt. Helt over to Peavy. Peavy's in the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out to Lou Asher. Just a little bit low on the pass. And we're going to get a reach on Sarechak. That's going to be Tony Sarechak. That's going to be his 4th foul. Team second. So Srichek's got to go to the bench here. He's got 4 fouls, 8:55 to go. That's an awful lot of time to be playing with 4 fouls, so he's going to have to sit and watch for a little bit. See when Coach Coit McCoyt's going to do here, how long he'll sit him on the bench. But here we go, Falcons ball. We got Kyle Helt, and we're going to get a legal screen. I think that's going to be on PV. Offensively legal screen. And that's his first. That brings Ruby in. Ruby's going to check in for PV here. It's team 6. That's 16 fouls for the Falcons to Gilman's 2. White. And that's Halita looking high on the bank there. And there's a Ruby. Right? I'll tell you, he's always where that ball is. And there's Ruby for 2. Just missed. All right, here comes Gilman. There's McCoy over to Srichek. Srichek to Marion. Marion for 2. Just rolls off the rim. We got 43-28 here with 8:21 to go. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and listening, bringing this opportunity. The more we can do these things for you. There's Grothausen with one right off the front of the rim. And, Taylor's got to be careful. I think that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4 on the sophomore. That brings Lawton in. So that is number 4. That's going to put Marion at the line. I stated earlier, he's been there an awful lot tonight. So he's working hard for the Pirates. It's team 7th. Marion's first shot. Just off the back of the rim, and that's Ruby with the rebound. Here comes Ruby down the court. 4-on-4. There we go. Helt over to Ludasher. Ludasher looks to drive. Back out to Grothausen. Here comes Grothausen down the lane. Ooh, nice dump off. Just right through. Helt was there. He had it. I think it just went off his left hand a little bit. Oh, that was right there. That was a nice look. That was a nice look there by Grothausen to Helt. I'll tell you, as the season goes on, those just keep getting better and better, and those opportunities, they start to stick. There's Lawton in the right spot at the right time again. Falcons playing good defense tonight. They're getting a jump ball. Yeah, Gilman, it looked like Coit had the ball. I think that was Coit. Set his hand over top of the ball on Lawton, and we get a jump ball. Inbound play here for the Falcons. Back out to Ruby. Kicks it over to Lawton. Lawton down. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get a reach or we're going to get... Is that on... Purple 11. So that's going to be Halita. The freshman there scrambling with Grothausen. All right, they're looking to get that. They want that ball down in Senior's hands, and yep, he gets through there. He's having a good half. I think that's either 11 or 13 now for the Falcons. In the early parts. Still, well, down to 7:22 in the half. And there's 3 just off. Oh, he's looking up. All right, see, there's those tight end hands. And, nice spin move. And just off the mark. We're going to get a foul on the Pirates. We'll see who it's on. Is that going to be on McCoy? Oh, nope, number 2. That's going to be on Winger. Sophomore. Sawyer Winger. Oh, he rims that first one out. Ross does on the first one. It's nice to see those hands again. Kevin Ross coming off a great season in football. He was all conference, second team, offense and defense. Played offensive line. Played tight end. Second year playing for the Falcons. Oh, that one's going to be off the hands of Ruby. Had a great season for the Falcons and looks to continue things. He's also a state qualifier last spring for the Falcons in golf. So coming off a conference championship as a team. Did a lot of firsts last year for the help the Falcons with a lot of firsts last year. A little high there for Halita. Looking to use the bank again. Here comes Grothausen with a cross step. Just missed with the left hand. Pirates come down with the rebound. That was Marion. Marion over to Halida. Over to Coit. Coit. Oh, there's Lawton. I've seen that a few times on the old football gridiron. My favorite one probably at Frederick. He just snatched it out of the air, returns it for 65 yards and touchdown. But again, an all-state football season for the senior. His hard work paying off there at running back. All right, back down to Grodhausen. Grodhausen, he's on the floor. That was a great effort play, but looked like number 2 Winger with the turnover. Get the turnover back for the Pirates. Over to Winger. Winger to Halida. Looking down to Marion. There's Halida. Looking at that short corner. Number 13, Wasaki. There's turnover. Here comes the senior. Oh, just off. And with the putback. Luke Lawton with the putback for 2. Put the Falcons up 47-28. Slowly extending that lead to 20, almost 19 points, almost 20 now. Comes Falcons. There's Marion down low. He's going to draw the foul on Ruby. I thought he was straight up. He wasn't in good position there, but I thought he was. But and draw the foul for the 3-point play. Marion back to the line. Cuts the lead to 17. We got a few new Pirates coming in here. We got Ustanowski's back in. Winger. Marion. Halida. Who's back there? Is that number 10? No, that would be Tony Sarichak. And we got Ruby, Ludasher, Ross, Lawton, and Grodhausen for the Falcons. Marion comes up short on a 3-point play. Ludasher brings on the rebound out to Ross. Ross brings up the right side of the floor. Grodhausen makes his match up, so he's trying to get down to the post there. There's Lawton. Lawton out to Grodhausen. Grodhausen fakes one way, goes the other, and he's going to get a is that going to be a travel? No. It's a block. A block on Sarichak. Nope, number 1. Ustanowski with his first foul. Marion's out. That brings in Olenek for the Gilman Pirates. Falcons up 47-30. 5:21 to go. Lawton to inbound. Out to Grodhausen. Grodhausen over to Ross. Ross for 3. Just off the back of the rim. Ross almost with his own rebound. Olenek. That looked like a travel. Yeah, they're going to get the Pirate there with the travel. The junior there. Just took one too many steps. Pirates don't give up, though. That's one thing that Gilman has always been, is gritty. And they're going to play hard. And Ludasher over to Grodhausen. Grodhausen out to Ruby. Over to Ross. Ross to Ludasher. He's going to go with the jumper. Just off the back of the rim again. They're getting good looks. Both teams really are. Just seems like the rims aren't agreeing with them tonight. Yeah, and we just want to take this opportunity to thank you for all coming out and listening to tonight's broadcast here on the Huddle Cam. We got, looks like 4 new Falcons coming in. I see Helt. I see Tanner Nelson coming in. Ethan Peavy. And I can't see who's hiding behind. That's Taylor. Okay, Oliver Taylor coming in. He's got 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful here and play smart. So everybody's off except Ross. So we got 4 new Falcons in. Kevin Ross is on the court. Got a new Gilman Pirate in, number 23. That's Trevor Vick. He's back in for the Gilman Pirates. Got number 1, Ustanowski. Looks like Olenek, Halida, and Sarichak. Sarichak still in there. So, all right, Halida with the first one's good. 47-31, 4:48 to go here in the second half. Halida just at the front of the rim, and that's going to stay here. Gilman Pirates ball. Left touch by Peavy. Good position there, and looks like he just got off his fingertips. All right, inbound play here. Here comes the Pirates. Pirates out. Over to Halida. Tanner Nelson with quick hands. Flaps ball out of bounds. It's going to be Gilman's ball on this. It's going to be down low. It'll be over on the side there, right in front of the Pirate bench, in front of Coach Coit. Got his kids playing hard tonight. And down to Olenek. Olenek over to Vic. Vic for three. A little long. Rebound by Taylor. Comes Taylor up to Ross. Ross backs ball up the left side of the court. Taylor flashes. The pick and roll opportunity. Ross back for three. And there he goes. Rattles one in for three for the senior. Brings the lead 50-31. 19-point lead for the Falcons. Ross. Oh, I thought maybe I was going to see the old charge call there. One thing Kevin does very well is gets his feet set, but he's just about a tick short on that one. It's going to put Tony Srichak to the line. Double bonus. The rest of the way out for the Gilman Pirates. First shot here for the Pirate. Is good. Brings the score to 50-32 here with 4:14 to go in the second half. Kind of getting down to the waning moments here. You start thinking about a Ladysmith Federal player of the game. Yeah, Giles Grothausen putting a stamp on tonight's game again. All right, second one good for Sarichak. Let's see here, Tanner Nelson over to Oliver Taylor. Taylor back out to Ross. Ross, ooh, I think he's maybe feeling it out there. All right, here comes Nelson, sophomore. Some valuable minutes here in the final 4 minutes in non-conference play. Ross over here to Peavy. Peavy at the top of the key. Back over to Taylor. Taylor drives the lane. Pull up jumper. Off the backboard. There we go. Speaking of banks, I want to thank Ladysmith Federal for their sponsorship of tonight's broadcast and player of the game. As we start to wind it down and start thinking about who are our players of the game for the Flambeau Falcons. I have to say right now, Giles Grothausen putting his stamp on going back-to-back nights to get player of the game here against Gilman, but I'm maybe looking at a sophomore. Maybe looking at a sophomore who's had a great night as well. So we'll get, here goes Tanner Nelson. Last touch by the sophomore. Pirates swarmed him down there in the box, down on the side of the post, and it's going to go back the other way. Here comes Pirates down. There's Halida. Over to Vic. Over to Winger. Winger out to Halida. He's going to pull up for the two. And that, oh, that looked good. Oh, Kyle Helt way up there. Oh, there's Peavy. Great job by Peavy whipping that ball out. Again, we had a coach. I call him Coach Panazzo because I wish you could see what he does throughout the day for these kids. He does some phenomenal things, just like a lot of teachers do here at the Flambeau School District. And we just want to thank all of our highly qualified educators for all they do for our students here at the Flambeau School District. Had the opportunity to teach Fayette here, and Mr. Panazzo comes in just about 2 or 3 times a week during 7th hour and plays a little basketball with the boys and the girls. And the other day was playing with Tyler Sapansky and showing Tyler a couple moves that work for Mr. Panazzo, and it was just kind of neat to kind of watch him share his knowledge with him, and he just does that in everything he does, and we just want to thank him for all he does. Taylor with the first one is good. Falcons go up 20. Now they're up 21. Taylor, second one is good. I think he's going to be my second player of the game. It's nice to see the sophomore come up with some good minutes. And there's Ross. I'll tell you what, maybe I might have spoke too soon, but Ross, he's going to get on the floor. It's a nice job by the senior, Kevin Ross. Quick hands there. He showed off a little bit of that speed, a little bit of that burst, and just was followed in the middle of the lane. First one's good. Ross puts the Falcons up 55-33. A 22-point lead here with 2:37 to go. There's Ross for a second one. Oh, Peavy rebound it. Senior back out to the other senior. There's Ross. Oh, just off the front backside of the rim there. The front, and there's Nelson. Just missed. Well, that's going to stay a white ball there. Looked like Olenek and Taylor were battling to see who was going to get that loose ball, and looked like the go off of Olenek. Here we go, Falcons ball. Inbound underneath. We got a new Pirate coming in for Olenek. That's going to be number 12. That's Joey Sarichak. Gonna get the ball in here. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get called for travel, but that was a nice shot, nice look. Maybe he dragged that right foot a little bit. All right, 55-33, 2:20 to go here, and the final minutes of tonight's non-conference matchup between the Gilman Pirates and the Flambeau Falcons. Falcons looking to go up to 2-1 on the season in non-conference action as they get set to come back home Friday night. Lots of stuff going on here. Thursday night we have our 612 music program. So for all of you that are looking for something to do Thursday night, we got our band and choir 6 through 12 performing here at the Flambeau School District. I'd like to see you come out for that. Next Monday, I believe as well, we have our other music program, our elementary music program. I think that's on Monday. I have to look at my schedule. I don't have it up right now, but I thought it was Monday. So if you're looking for some Christmas holiday music, we have our band and choir performing this Thursday, and we got our children's concert on Monday here at the Flambeau School District. If you need information on that, just contact us here at the Flambeau School District. Middle school. Let's see how they did tonight, but I know the boys were over in Prentice. 7th and 8th grade boys, they're looking to close out their season as they get closer to the holiday break, and then they kind of are on hiatus until the OLS tournament. Looks like Mr. Regornik's going to go 4 out, 1 in. Kind of run some clock. 1 minute to go here. Falcons just waiting for that clock to tick to 0. They're going to pick up their second win of the season. Again, thank all of our sponsors for tonight. We're going to name our Ladysmith Federal Players of the Game. One is going to go to that senior, Giles Grothausen. Had a big second half there. He kind of sparked the Falcons there in the early moments. Probably the first 5-6 minutes, he had every point there. And I'm going to say my second player of the game is going to go to sophomore Oliver Taylor. 2 great games by all of them, but I'll tell you what, it's a hard decision when you got to sit there and look at just the effort of all of them. Chance Ludasher had a great game tonight. Kevin Ross really picking it up here in the waning moments of the second half. Ethan Peavy scrapping down there. I mean, they're all playing very well. This is what Mr. Pogornik wants to see from his squad. There's nice effort play by Held. Oh, that's going to get a piece of it there. I think Ross got a piece of that. We're going to get a foul down low. See, it looks like that's going to be on the Pirates. That's going to send possibly Ethan Peavy to the line. So as the Falcons move to 2-1 here on the season and get set to prepare now for Friday. They'll be here. They play at the 5:45 slot of our doubleheader against Clayton. Girls will play at 7:15. JV girls will play at 5:45 in the small gym against Hurley. And the boys JV team will play following the girls JV game. Well, it's been a hard opportunity finding games there for the JVs. They lost several games here early in the go, and I just want to thank Hurley there for willing to play a couple games there. They come over here this Friday. We head over there in a couple weeks and get our JV girls some games. I know our boys were over in Clear Lake. They had a tough game there Friday night. We lost a couple of JV games, but they'll be there. Our wrestling team goes to Barron on Saturday. They're going to get in their first wrestling action under new head coach Nate Lund, and I look forward to seeing how these guys take to the mat here on Saturday morning. Get up nice and early, those long Saturday tournaments. And I know Nate's revved up, and he's excited. I'll tell you, he's done a great job, and he's got a lot of kids out, and I think he's going to do a great job here. And one thing I like about Nate is he's there for the long haul. So we appreciate Coach Lund and his staff. I know he's got his brother and his dad. I saw his dad out there the other night helping out. And Ross missed the first one there. Both double bonus here, but we only got 11 seconds here. And our latest players of the game are going to be Giles Gordhausen and Oliver Taylor tonight for the Flambeau Falcons. So we're coming down here. We got 4. I think that was number 13, Saki, and that's going to be it for tonight's non-conference matchup as the Flambeau Falcons down the Gilman Pirates in non-conference action, 55-33. I'll thank all of our sponsors and everybody tonight for coming out. We wish you nothing but the best, and we'll see you again on Friday night for our doubleheader action here in Tony at the Falcons Nest. See you then.